Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning on in to our Valley News Now desk this morning. We got looking like a pretty beautiful sunrise out there. Now, we do have some first alert weather days coming on for later this week, as well as rain chances returning for Friday. So we got a lot to go over this morning, news and weather-wise, and I'm hoping to break it all down for you this morning. One more time, thank you so much for joining us here. My name is Alex Larson. So we're going to start first off and foremost on this Monday, see what we got in store for the work week weather-wise. I'm going to hop on over to our website quickly, get this all ready for you. I'm over here on the Valley News Live website. I'm over on the weather tab. You can navigate to that by just clicking here. And as you can see, meteorologist Lisa Green just updating this for us. First alert, summertime heat brings fire risk this week. And that is exactly why we called the first alert weather days for tomorrow as well as Wednesday for that wind, that hot weather. So the strong winds and low humidity, fires may burn out of control. We're talking about the western areas Tuesday, entire region for Wednesday. So lots going on here right now in Fargo. We're sitting at 62 degrees. Looks like it's pretty nice out. We just saw that on that sky cam as well. We're going to stay sunny, hop all the way up to 86 degrees. That'll be in around that 4 or 5 o'clock hour. We're going to be seeing that. And then we're going to click on our 11-day planner. Again, first alert weather day tomorrow as well as Wednesday. We're going to stay in those 80s until, look at that drop. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're going to head back into the 60s. Next Wednesday, we're going to be 62. That's a 22-degree difference between our highs and almost pretty much our lows, 23. I mean, 23 degrees between our lows for Wednesday to Wednesday. So there's a lot you're going to want to be aware of, especially as we take on those first alert weather days. One more time, dense fog Tuesday and Wednesday, strong winds and low humidity. Fires may burn out of control, western areas Tuesday, and that'll be the first alert weather day for our entire region. That'll be on Wednesday. So as we take on those first alert weather days, make sure you got that VNN weather app handy for those forecasts right at your fingertips. Our first alert storm team can follow you no matter where you go, and they'll let you know exactly when you're going to be seeing these conditions, what you can do if you're living in an area with these conditions. And this doesn't just apply to these first alert weather days. Any day, our first alert storm team will keep you updated with the very latest to keep you and your family safe and get you out the door and get you where you need to be. And we're going to move on to our news portion of this segment. A 24-year-old Jamestown man was hurt in a motorcycle crash Friday night. So police say this happened around 5:55 at 8th Avenue Northeast and 13th Street Northeast. When a pickup crashed with a motorcycle, a state trooper arrived first and started rendering first aid. Motorcyclist was taken to a Jamestown hospital and then transferred to Fargo for further treatment. Officers say he was not wearing a helmet, and investigators determined the pickup driver, a juvenile from Jamestown, did stop at the intersection but did not see the motorcycle when he entered the intersection. Driver was cited for failure to yield. And after a couple weeks of consideration, changes may actually be coming to MAPUS. City of Fargo Transit Office will present their recommendations to the Fargo City Commission. That's happening today. Now, this comes weeks after a public hearing in which many concerns regarding possible changes to transit were heard. Among the originally proposed changes were reduction of frequency for routes 13 and 14, increasing Route 15 to 90 minutes, eliminating Route 16, reducing Route 18 by 30 minutes, and eliminating the south portion, reducing Route 20 by 30 minutes. Now, moving the transfer points to Walmart's bus shelter from the West Acres Transit Hub, eliminating the Industrial Park on-demand service, and eliminating Sunday's paratransit services. So Fargo City Commission will talk about the proposed changes as part of their regular City Commission meeting. That's happening tonight. And of course, Valley News Live will bring you coverage from there. And like I just told you, there are so many changes that are being proposed, and we've got all of those listed on our website, valleynewslive.com. If you missed any, or if you think that your route's going to be impacted, we got those proposed changes for you over on our website. And you can, of course, check for our story tonight after that City Commission meeting. We'll bring you the very latest. And North Dakota's Attorney General Drew Wrigley will be in Fargo on Tuesday. So the city of Fargo on its social media says the Attorney General will be holding a press conference on Tuesday afternoon at 1:30 p.m. at Fargo City Hall. Our partner, Flag Family Media, reached out to the city of Fargo and the North Dakota Attorney General's office to learn more about this press conference. As far as I know at this moment, we have not heard back on what this press conference is going to be about. So we've got pretty limited details at this exact moment. But of course, our partners at Flag Family Media have that message out to officials to find out what exactly is going on here. And we, of course, will keep you updated and be at that press conference tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. We'll be sure to bring you coverage as we continue to learn more. And yesterday, North Dakota and Minnesota veterans, 200 Korean and Vietnam War veterans, starting their Veterans Honor Flight of North Dakota and Minnesota in Washington, D.C. For some, it's an experience they have waited years for. Honor Flight is such a great thing for our veterans in our community and across the country. So Valley News team Sydney Zatz and Anna Ballweber are there. Sydney Zatz is going to give us a look at their first day on the ground. Let's take a listen.
From Fargo to the nation's capital. These veterans wasted no time hitting the ground and going to their first stop, the National Museum of the U.S. Army. 116 Army vets alone are on this trip. For Navy vet Wayne Wermager, his appreciation for his fellow vets was evident. He says he's seen what experiences like this can do for others.
It's my turn to go, so I got on this trip, and it's everything that I've heard all the other guys say when they came home so far, and we're just getting started.
With so much to take in, it's a reminder of the sacrifices made. Sacrifices that are being remembered and honored decades later.
It's awesome. Yeah, I never really thought I'd get to see this, because I had my name in the honor flight for, I think, 3 years, and then I finally got called this year. I was really excited.
Over at the Air Force Memorial, nearly 30 Air Force vets reminisced about their days served, including Doug Kramer, who served in Vietnam.
Started out as a mechanic on the C-130 cargo planes, and I worked my way up to crew chief, and was there like part of 67 and 68 in Vietnam.
He's already thinking about the emotions to come during Monday's visit to the Vietnam War Memorial.
Something. Yeah, I've got a good friend on the wall, so it'll be something to see that.
207 men and 1 woman. The honor flight is something these men want all vets to be aware of and to experience.
There's a lot of other veterans that haven't gone yet, and the rest of us that have can help recruit them and get them over here and enjoy it as well. There's a lot of veterans that have never been to D.C.
In Washington, D.C. with Anna Ballweber, Sydney Zatz, Valley News Live.
Well, how special is that? So the veterans and Anna and Sydney and everybody on the honor flight have a jam-packed day today. If you know anything about the honor flight, they are going to get as many things in as possible, and it runs so smooth. So if you have a veteran in your family or a veteran that you know who served in the Korean War, Vietnam, World War II, and they have not been on the honor flight, this is an incredible experience for our veterans to be able to go see these memorials that are built in their honor. So today, I just got an email from Sydney a little bit ago about what they're doing today. So noon, they're going to be at the U.S. Marine Corps Memorial. Where they're also going to go to the National Archives today. They'll be at the Lincoln Memorial, Korean Memorial, as well as the Vietnam Wall today. They got a lot going on, so make sure that you stick with Valley News Live throughout the day as we take you along with the veterans who are seeing these memorials in their honor. Again, we're going to have more for you today at noon. Stick around. And that's about all I got for you here on this Monday. Remember, we got those first alert weather days. That's tomorrow and Wednesday. Definitely something you're going to want to be aware of. And you can download that VNL weather app for those forecasts right at your fingertips, so our First Alert Storm team can follow you no matter where you go. And I want to circle back with the honor flight as well. We'll have all of the trip posted on our Facebook page, as well as our VNL News app and our website. VNL News app is a great tool to get all of the breaking news from throughout the region right at your fingertips, as well as follow along with the fun stories, honor flight, stuff like that. We've got tons of stuff to check out over on our apps as well. Again, that's about all I got for you here on this Monday. I will see you back here tomorrow. In the meantime, enjoy this beautiful day before the first alert weather days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. My name's Alex Larson. Take care.